While watching the fire and not knowing the fate of the relics inside Monday brought back vivid memories of a 2003 fire at the Owensboro Museum of Fine Art. Eyewitness News' Amelia Young spoke with those who were there 16 years ago battling the flames while trying to save priceless pieces.
Brad, while it was a much smaller scale, firefighters trying to save artwork from the museum say they understand the pressure that was on the Paris firefighters yesterday, something that took a tremendous amount of effort and teamwork.
It really brought back those memories of going through that building when it was full of smoke and rain and water.
16 years ago.
It felt like it was yesterday.
Firefighters and museum staff fought to preserve history.
Took it out as just almost a human chain, passing from one to the other, placing the pieces in the parking lot.
After a spark ignited a blazing fire on the roof of the Owensboro Museum of Fine Art.
Hard to get to, so there's no just being able to go up and put a hose on it. You're using ladder trucks and trying to put that fire out.
Firefighters rushed to stop the flames while doing everything they could to save the remnants inside.
I thought I remember when I was saying you're carrying $1 million print. It may have been $1 million, it may have been $100, but it was just an interesting feeling to hand this painting over to someone wearing white gloves and treating it like it's priceless, and I just yanked it off the wall, but we were trying to save property.
The more than decade-old feelings flooded back, watching the Notre Dame Cathedral burn.
It's the whole thing played again. I mean, because this is only a minuscule example of course, the proportions of that. It was similar in loss and in what went on internally.
Luckily, in both instances, most of the relics inside were saved.
We have over 3,000 pieces in the collection, and we only lost a few very, very minor works. A piece or two of porcelain.
All because of many putting their lives at risk to save a piece of history.
The collection was saved, and that was because of the grand heroic feat of the Owensboro Fire Department. It was miraculous what those guys did.
Now, the Owensboro Museum of Fine Art is still financially recovering from the fire. Every piece had to be restored from either smoke or water damage, along with the restructuring of the rebuilding the entire structure.
That's right, and firefighters face so many different types of risk in even saving art.
It's
amazing. All right, thanks a lot, Amelia.